More than finding the right APK, what seems to be important is getting the settings right. So let me walk you through the configuration process. But before that, a huge shout out to UC browser. Downloading online videos is becoming increasingly difficult these days, like meme videos or movie trailers, for example. Now, what if I said you could download videos from within the browser without any extra effort? Yes, UC browser lets you do it. And it's super easy. Let's say you're checking out your Twitter feed or watching a trailer on IMDb. You wanna download something and set as your WhatsApp story? Easy. Just tap this download button and done. No more buffer, no more lag. It's amazing. From the downloads tab, you can share it via WhatsApp or mail or whatever. So do check out UC browser, link in the description. First, download the Google Camera APK from the link in the description, install it, open it, and go to settings. These are the default values. Let's stick to them. Or maybe set this to 12. And of course, change the resolution to 16 megapixels. I'm sure we don't want 1.9. That's it. Now go to advanced. Set the base configuration to Pixel 3 XL for both front and rear. These are the saturation values. Here you can select Xlib V2.1S. For me, even sRGB worked fine. And that's it. Now, this port of GCam actually supports multiple cameras, but when I tried, I was hoping for it to access the ultra wide angle camera, or even the macro camera would have been fine, but it actually has access only to the depth sensor. Look what you've done, Xiaomi. You could have just not removed the telephoto camera from the K30, but you had to replace it with a depth sensor. Anyway, I did come across some ports that could access the ultra wide angle camera, but certain features were not stable. In this port, everything works fine. Portraits, night sight, HDR+, and even selfies. I will leave links to other ports as well, and maybe if there is a port in future that can access the ultra wide angle camera as well, I will update it in the description. You can check it out. Now, stock cam versus GCam. Outdoors, when the lighting is good, there is no doubt both of them perform really well. Images from both camera apps are almost equally sharp, equally detailed. The only major noticeable difference is the color reproduction. Two things to note. Number one, the stock camera slightly overexposes everything, so the colors look somewhat washed out. Basically, the GCam image represents how the scene actually looked. The stock camera, on the other hand, just increases the exposure, so it looks brighter, but the colors get affected. And number two, the green colors alone are oversaturated on stock camera images. Like, it's a different shade of green altogether. It's worth noting that the AI mode was disabled. But yeah, this bright, vibrant green looks more attractive for sure. When you look at some images under low light, you can immediately notice that the GCam images are slightly brighter overall. The shadows, as in the darker regions of the image, are clearly visible as compared to how they look on stock camera images. Look at the inside of the ambassador car and the gate in this picture. When you click pictures using the night mode on stock cam and night sight on GCam, the results don't change significantly. GCam still captures brighter images with considerably less noise. By the way, if you don't understand these technical terms like shadows, overexposure, dynamic range, etc., then please watch this video. You will get a very good idea about all photography terms. I guarantee you're gonna love it. Portraits are the regular affair. As usual, GCam underexposes the pictures. It tries to capture all the details, including the background, so you can see that it was an overcast sky. The stock camera, on the other hand, focuses on the subject, the two people standing here, but the background is overexposed. It's all pure white. It looks brighter than it actually was. But of course, the stock camera image looks way more pleasing to the eye. These are portraits after all. The face must be the most important thing of all. Even the edge detection seems to be better on stock camera portraits. Now, the same thing can be noticed in selfies as well. More details overall, but the face is slightly darker on the GCam selfie. But it's not as bad as in portraits. In this comparison, I think Google Camera has performed better. Exposure differences aside, GCam manages to capture more details. GCam selfies under low light, again, have more details and less noise. My face is a lot sharper in this case, and you can even see those horizontal lines on my t-shirt on the GCam selfie. GCam's night sight mode also works when you use the front camera, so selfies under extremely dim conditions are possible. I know the quality is terrible, but does it really matter as long as you can see the face in these conditions? Well, so that's it. You can subscribe if you like, and if you're bored, you can even hit the bell icon. Cool, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video, hopefully. Bye.